according to, just to cut the church doctrine.
Okay.
All right, but we're going to show you in a little bit that you could also pay tithes to the camp heads. All right, I'm gonna prove that to you in a short order. All right, but in the meantime, you have these church pastors. All they do, they be making merchandise of the people.
Okay.
All right, because they fill up those churches. We know a certain pastor. All right, we familiar with him. We grow up with him and everything. He's selling the word of God on Amazon. Yeah, the scripture Isaiah 55 cut that he tell you come and buy wine or buy bread without money. But this man, he's selling the gospel. All right, so we know he ain't lining up with the scriptures, right? He's a damn devil.
And so was other pastors too.
All right. So what they be doing, they be counting heads. Well, that's brother Karataza, that's brother Yashiwan, that's brother Yausa, brother Yashiwamba, I could get 120 from him, 100 from him. Yeah, he's get paid good. So they making merchandise of the people.
God.
So let's just prove that, and then we can get in there. So give me 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. All right, that's to drive this point home. All right.
God. This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2 and verse 3. And many shall follow their and many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of.
Right, so they're speaking about the truth in a damn destructive manner. All right, but they're giving it to you smooth.
God.
Speaking about the pastors.
God.
All right. Read up, because it's going to tell you that anyhow.
Right. And through covetousness, they shall with faint words make merchandise of you.
You see that, or smooth words make merchandise of you.
God.
All right. That brother Yashiwan, he's a chief executive.
You
see what I said? He's paid tithes. His tithes just come on time. You see what I said?
Yeah.
You get 105 from that brother there, 150 from that brother there. You see what I said? That's what they be doing.
God.
Make merchandise of you, read.
Yeah. Whose judgment now of a long time lingered not, and their damnation slumbereth not.
Slumbereth not.
Slumbereth not, sorry.
Right. So they're gonna be destroyed. All right. So they're gonna die. It's that simple.
Actually, when I was back a few years back in the Christianity, I was told that I was a good tither. Because I was inside, I was lost. I was in darkness. Not knowing. Not knowing, couldn't see. But hey, now I'm awoke.
God.
I can see now.
All right. So now all that we brought out in the law, which we're going to go back into the law. All right. And in today's time, we do acknowledge, all right, that tithes are actual substance. All right. So now let's get into that. So give me the book of Leviticus chapter 27. Start at verse 30. You can read from 30 to 34. All right, we just gonna get into it.
God, this is Leviticus chapter 27, verse 30. And all the tithes of the land, whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, is Yahweh's. It is holy unto Yahweh.
Right, so substance. Read.
And if a man will at all redeem aught of his tithes, he shall add thereto the fifth part thereof. And concerning the tithe of the herd or of the flock, even of whatsoever passeth under the rod, the tenth shall be holy unto Yahweh. he shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. These are the commandments which Yahweh commanded Moses for the children of Israel on Mount Sinai.
All right. Right, so like I said, we do acknowledge, all right, that tithes, is actual substance. All right, now in the scriptures, all right, our forefathers was great in substance. All right, they were very rich in substance, and we're going to prove it. All right?
Done. This is Genesis chapter 13 and verse 2. And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold.
Done. All right, these are substance. All right? They also had land. All right, they could grow like different vegetables and citrus and all that. All right, so different things. All right, so with all those substances, they were able to take a 10 and tithe with that.
God.
All right, let's get another precept. All right. All right, so we see here, according to the law, that these are substance. All right. And our forefathers were very rich in substance, and it's going to tell you that in this precept here.
All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 3. His substance also was 7,000 sheep, and 3,000 camels, and 500 yokes of oxen, and 500 she-asses, and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east.
Right. So once again, you see here that our forefathers had great substance, and it named the substance which we were tied with.
Okay.
You see what I said? And who are the people of the east? The people of the east are indeed the Israelites.
Okay.
All right, God's chosen people. All right. So moving along. All right. Let's go back here to Leviticus chapter 27. All right. I just want to hurry up and bring this to a close.
All right.
All right.
Leviticus 27.
Read from 31 to 33. 34.
Leviticus 27, 31. All right. And if a man will at all redeem aught of his tithes, he shall add thereto the fifth part thereof. And concerning the tithe of the herd or of the flock, even of whatsoever passeth under the rod, the tenth shall be holy unto Yahweh. He shall not search whether it be good or bad, neither shall he change it. And if he change it at all, then both it and the change thereof shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. Alright. 34. These are the commandments which Yahweh commanded Moses for the children of Israel in Mount Sinai.
Can. All right. And once again, we're reading in Leviticus, so this is a law.
Can.
All right. So now the question is, all right, which of us, all right, and this time, all right, like the brother Yashawama brought out, have substance, gold, silver, cattle, lands. You see what I said?
Right.
Which of us have that? None of us have that.
Nope.
All right. So when we tithe, the only thing we could tithe is money. See what I said? It's money. So there's also a law for people who are. There's also a law for people who have more money than others. All right. So we're going to get into that. Alright, so jump up to verse 1.
Alright. Leviticus 27, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When a man shall make a singular vow, the person shall be for Yahweh by thy estimation. And thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old even unto 60 years old. Even thy estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver, after the shekel of the sanctuary.
God. Alright, now like I said, this was a law for people who had more substance and more money, Salakia, alright, than the ordinary man. So whatever come into their heart, you know, that's what they give.
God.
Alright. Now we're gonna get an example now with people paying tithes as far as money. Alright? And what were the money used for? Let's get it. 2 Kings chapter 12. Before. Alright, you've gone into this before, right?
2 Kings 12 and 20.
4.
4 and 20.
Chapter 12 and verse 4.
This is the book of 2 Kings, chapter 12, and verse 4. Alright. And Jehoash said to the priests, all the money of the dedication things, that is brought into the house of Yahweh, even the money of every one that passeth the account, the money that every one is set up, and all the money that cometh into any man's heart to bring into the house of Yahweh.
Right. Alright. So according to the law, when you do your research, you know, this is basically called the tax of Moses when you look it up. Alright. Alright, basically an offering. Alright, which that links with what we just read in Leviticus 27, verse 1 to 3. Alright, because they were rich people, so they had more than an average man.
Right.
Alright, so whatever come into their heart, that's what they offer and give. Alright, fine.
Right. Verse 5. Let the priest take it to them, every man of his acquaintance, and let them repair the branches of the house. Wheresoever any breach shall be found. But it was so that in the 23rd year of King Jehoash, the priest had not repaired the breaches of the house.
Really?
Then King Joash called for Jehoiada. Jehudiah. Salakia may pronounce this wrong. Then the king Jehoash called for Jehudiah, the priest, and the other priests, and said unto them, Why repair ye not the breaches of the house? Now therefore receive no more money of your acquaintance, but deliver it for the breaches of the house.
Right. So what they was doing, right? What they were supposed to do, they were supposed to collect this money. They was collecting this money, but they wasn't fixing what needed to be fixed.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So they was robbing the most again.
Right.
All right.
Just as the churches of the day. They say they have this, they need money for this, they need money for that. Right? But you ain't seeing nothing being done.
That's it. You know what I said? Because this church, when I was in Freeport, this church was collecting like almost $40,000 every month. say to build a new church building. This is when I was back in Christianity. Alright, and when I was in Freeport the other day, you know, the church still at the same place. You know what I mean? No church building in sight. None of what they were doing with that money. You know what I said? Alright, so they was collecting the money and they wasn't fixing what needed to be fixed. Alright?
Verse 8.
Read on.
And the priest consented to receive no more money of the people, neither to repair the breaches of the house.
Right, so they wasn't taking no more money. Alright, because they were, you know, they wasn't taking no more money. Alright? To fix to get the house, the building fixed. Alright? Read on.
But Jehodiah, the priest, took the chest and bore a hole in the lid of it, and set it beside the altar, on the right side as one cometh into the house of Yahweh. And the priest that kept the door put therein all the money that was brought into the house of Yahweh. And it was so, when they saw that there was much money in the chest, that the king's scribes and the high priest came up, and they put up in bags, and told them money that was found in the house of Yahweh.
Gone. Alright. So what they do, they basically get together and they count this money. Because like it says in the book of Sirach, report all that come with it and throw it out. You see what I saying? So they had their records to show.
Yeah.
Alright. Verse 11.
Yeah. Verse 11. And they give the money, being told, into the hands of them that did the work, that had the oversight of the house of Yahweh, and they laid it out to the carpenters and builders that wrought upon the house of Yahweh.
Right. Alright, so it says here, and they gave the money, being told, into the hands of them that did the work. Alright, now spiritually you have, you know, brothers laboring in this truth. Alright, like the camp heads and what's not. Alright, to like basically lead the brothers. You see what I say? Because they are wakers. Now, this money ain't the savior to for this brother to live off. You see what I said? Now, this brother, pretty much if let's say he have a car, alright, and he catch a flat and he need a tire, alright, he could go and get, say, $50 or $60 and buy a tire for his car, or something like that. See what I said? They're saying safe for him to basically live off. Okay. Alright? So, they deserve to receive tithes. Alright? Let's say like they're doing the work. Alright? But they need money for the internet, to pay the internet bill. Like that. Okay. So they deserve that. But you see what I say? And that is deserving. Alright? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright? But now, it only get wicked or messed up when you love it. Okay. You see what I said? When you love the money, that's when it get wicked. Okay. Alright? You know, because all money is a defense. The scripture tell you that. Let's get that. Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. Okay. Alright? There's nothing wrong with that. So a brother laboring spiritually, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
Can. Alright? So now we don't have gold and silver and things at this time, but we have money. You see what I say? We don't have the actual substance like a false gold and silver, but like I said, we have money. Can. Alright? Now, you have these pastors, right? You know, they just pretty much messed up in their head. Alright? Now, as you close with this last precept, you have any precept to bring out because, basically bring it out. This is Micah 3 and 11. It says, the head thereof judge for reward, and the priest thereof teach for hire. Teach for money.
Teach for money, correct?
See what I said? And the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet they will lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord among us? None evil can come upon us. So they basically bribing the people and telling them smooth in, while at the same time they were robbing the Most High.
God.
Because we already laid it out in the scriptures.
God.
Alright, according to the scriptures and the law, that the Levites are responsible for that.
Can't get no clearer than that.
God. Alright. So with that, you have anything else to add? So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. That belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to Allah, who is doing the work.